Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule well, teach His truth in all honesty and sincerity, and salutations to you brothers around the four corners of the earth that push this truth in all honesty and sincerity with great diligence to wake up the hopeful elect of Israel. I'm going to get into a quick topic on, the basically hirelings, these false teachers. They really don't care about the flock. As a watchman, the job is to watch and warn the people, about the destruction. And not only that, our job is to warn the people of the transgressions and breaking the laws of the Heavenly Father, man, which brings destruction. But jump to the book of Ezekiel chapter 33, and I'll start with verse 3. If when he see it, the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and take it not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. Now you got guys, calling themselves men of the Lord and teachers of Israel or whatever, but you teaching the people that you should get this vaccine, you should take the chip and do all these things that's contrary to what the scriptures tell us is in our best interest. That's not being a good watchman, That's being a ravenous wolf. Verse 5, he heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning, and his blood shall be upon him. But he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. That's why you got to be careful who you learn under, because everybody is not doing this work for the same purposes. Some people are doing it for the being a limelight, for the attention, for the strifing, the arguments, or whatever. And you have sincere brothers that do this thing to do the work, to edify the body, to bring in more talents, and to wake up their people. That's why you gotta listen to these guys' doctrines, man. If it's not according to the scriptures, man, and the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, man, they do a very good job of edifying, man. Edifying from the least topic, the least or the smallest topic to the greatest topic breakdowns, what have you. But you edify, man. You learn more in about 15-20 minutes listening to Great Millstone, especially the elders and apostles, man, than you would going your whole life in church, man. And that's a lot of what a lot of these other camps are. You have some that teach the true doctrine, but a lot of these other camps, man, they just like the so-called black church, man. They telling you what they telling you for money. They omitting what they omit for money. Verse 6, but if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hands. Verse 7, so thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth, and warn them from me. So we supposed to be warning the people of the destruction that's at hand, man. That's coming. When you take a look around, you can see that it's brewing. It's happening. It's creeping in. This place is falling, and the prophecies is coming to pass. And this place is just waxing worse and worse. You know, telling your flock that, oh, take the RFID tip, take the vaccine. You ushering them into danger. Instead of warning them and keeping them away from the danger. Jump to the book of John. 10. Oh, Slovakia. This is the book of St. John, chapter 10, and verse 11. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. But he that is an hireling, and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep, and fleeth. And the wolf catcheth them, and scattereth the sheep. And these guys see the wolf coming. You know, these guys that are not telling the people about the danger of these vaccines, taking it, or vaccines. You know, the dangers of taking the RFID for their own gain. They're not telling them the dangers of it. They know what's coming down the pipeline, and they're not saying anything. Verse 13, the hireling fleeth because he is an hireling, and careth not for the sheep. I am the good shepherd, and know my sheep, and am known of mine. As the Father knoweth me, even so I know the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep. And when we go to the highways and byways, man, we making ourselves a sacrifice. Anything could happen. You know, people get frustrated and mad at the truth. Esau is boiling because his truth is coming out. You know, You could be snatched up. You could be, killed, man. You on the front lines. You on the front lines, man. And a lot of these guys switch it up because they don't want to be in the line of fire to protect the sheep. They don't want to bring out the truth about the matter to protect the sheep because that makes them a target, and they want to be liked. They want to still be able to. They don't want to be looked at, ridiculed, and they want to be liked by the world, man. Especially Esau. They want Esau to take it easy on them, but he ain't gonna do it because he know you an Israelite. So if he can, that's all to his advantage, you know, per se. Get Israel to make Israel go off. Get Israel to fall into the snare and the trap. That's good for him. I'm gonna jump to the book of Revelations, because these guys obviously is not reading this today to the sheep, man. If they're telling them that it's okay to take the chip and all this, basically comply with whatever Esau rolls out to you, man. He ain't never did nothing good for our people, man. Nothing. This is Revelation chapter 13. And verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. And that RFID, man, is ready. They ready to roll it out. They ready to roll the vaccines out now. Operation Warp Speed, task force assigned to this. Soldiers, whatever, they gonna force you. They gonna force you, and you're not being told by these other camps or whatever that this stuff is harmful for you, man. Keep in mind, the Georgia Guidestones is a global agenda for these wicked elites, man. They want to lessen the population down. Is it a coincidence that the homosexual lifestyle is being promoted and pushed here? Everywhere you turn, every channel you put it on, like, that's population reduction. They got it on the Georgia Guidestones down there in Georgia. That's what they want, to get the world under 500 million, for a controllable number, so their technology can work as far as monitoring everybody on the planet, controlling them. What else? The vaccines. It's been proven that they are more harmful to people than helpful. So with this global pandemic, and everybody wants to pandemic, excuse me, Salakia, this pandemic. You know, they want everybody to have this. Why? Because it's gonna hurt a lot of people. Weaken you up. Kill you even. And those that survive, what's next? The chip, man. Which they'll have total control over you, and Sleazy E will be your guy, man. Nothing good comes from this, man. But these guys saying, "Oh, it's okay to take it. You can, you know, that's off, man. And the Lord gonna deal with them, man." I'm gonna jump to the 14th chapter, and I'm gonna start at verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, "If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation." So that's the cup of his righteous anger. You're gonna be jacked up, man. The Lord gonna jack you up. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. You know, that's the ICBM missiles, man, the thermonuclear missiles that's gonna hit this place. You're gonna be burnt up. You know, you take that mark, and these guys are not telling people that. These guys not telling people this, man. Lord says it's a consequence for you if you take it. And that's how you see that these guys do not care about the sheep, man. You know, they hirelings. They don't care about what happens to the sheep, man. They just here to get a paycheck. I'm gonna jump back to the book of Ezekiel. Chapter 3. I'll start at verse 17. Slack 16. And it came to pass at the end of 7 days that the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me. And that's what we ought to be doing. You know, especially if you call yourself a man of the Lord and in this truth. You supposed to give warning to the sheep, man. Supposed to give them warning, tell them what the Lord said, and the Lord said that if you receive these marks, this mark, you know, RFID chip, whatever, you're gonna be burnt up, man. So anybody telling you that it's okay to take the chip and you know, recommending for you to get the vaccine, man, they do not have your best interest at heart, man. You do not have your best interests at heart. I hope this was an edifying lesson. I'm going to say Shalom and the Bible Ball, Kwam Yasharala. We almost home, man. We almost up out of here.